Okay, here we are at 751 Valentine Drive. It's September the 28th. I'm here with Rich, who's general contractor. We're just going to talk you through what we're seeing and what we think we need to do to remedy the problem. Rich, over to you.
Okay, essentially what you had with the water that came in here, the capillary action pulled the water all the way through underneath the floors. You can see it buckling, maybe not so well on the video, but there's when you get down to it that tight, you can see there's a ripple on the whole floor, which means water got under there and it's still damp underneath there. Basically what happens when you get water like this, it gets behind the baseboards and you're going to get some water in the insulation behind. You need to cut it probably by what we've seen about 2 feet up all around, taking all the baseboard off, get rid of it, get rid of the insulation, let it air out, treat it with a mold remediation agent, and let it dry out, put it all back together. Any surfaces on the inside here that were exposed can just be treated superficially inside the utility room. Then basically what we would do is then put the Humpty Dumpty back together again, new insulation, sheetrock, tape, spackle, sand, prime, paint, put trim in, and finish it off and put a new floor just to match the old floor exactly, or a different type of floor if you prefer in here. So, and in the meantime, basically the trick is to get it dry, get any sort of mold killed, and then once that's been done, put it back together.
Cool. Okay, I'm just going to show you a few other things. So the floor is definitely buckled all the way over. It's hard to see on the video, but you can see I even came over to here. It seems to get even a little worse over on this side. One piece of baseboard has been removed here so you can see it. There is some mold growing. And it does feel a little damp, but again, as Rich said, probably just need to cut up about 2 feet, about there, Rich?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. Probably all the way around, and then you can see what's behind it and deal with that. Just show you in here. This linoleum floor looks fine in here, Rich, wasn't it? And again, no real signs of dampness. Evidently it was wet back down in here. You can see there is some sort of watermarks there and some mold on that box. But hopefully it should just be able to pull this out and just treat it, Rich. Shouldn't have to remove anything here because we can get to both sides. Is that right?
We'll cut out here though. We probably cut out the bottom foot of sheetrock because it got damp. It'll be nasty. So we'll cut out the trim and cut out about a foot here. We wouldn't need to cut up all the 2 feet. Cool.
The good news is it didn't make it. The water never made it to the HVAC system. So that all looks fine. And then back over in here, the sump pump has all been cleaned out. You can't really see it, but it all looks fine in there, which is good. So a little bit of growth just down in there, but again, all quite accessible. There you go. Get to it. I'll just show you outside. Show what's going on here. I think the landscaper's been doing halfway through here. Seems to be doing a good job of putting an extra step up here. Put another step onto here, which will obviously stop any water coming down, but just so you can see what's going on there. Again, over to the back. Good. We'll shoot some more video of the outside for you as well. Rich, anything else to add?
That's pretty much it for the inside.
Recommend putting a French drain or not? What are your thoughts on if it doesn't need it?
If the water can be kept out of this area, the French drain is probably what the landscaper's doing will keep the water out of it, unless we, because the tenant said that even though water wasn't coming in the door, she did observe some water during one of the storms, so we'll check to make sure there's no cracks in and around the foundation where the slab meets the wall. And if any of that needs to be sealed, then there might be something need to be done about that. But from now, we can't see behind there or underneath, so we can't tell.
Okay, this I just found the this is the piece of trim actually that got removed. You can see there was some water damage there, just up on that side. It was just sitting out here. Good. All right. Thank you very much. We'll shoot some more of the outside for you as well.